Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is Media Truder. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. Not the Outer Wilds, I got it right this occasion. And welcome as well to, part 2 of 7 or something. Our new schedule thing. First time we're going to do, a little Wednesday stream. Where the idea is, just as a reminder, this is supposed to be a little slot we set aside so we actually, finish more games. Because a lot of games get sort of abandoned is such a harsh word, but it sort of is. It's sort of true. Just because there's not enough space in the old schedule for us to have ever gone back and actually finished a whole bunch of games. And I love the Outer Wilds. It's very likely going to end up in my top 10 of the year. It's got a really, really good shot. It's fascinating and interesting and beautiful and different. So I wanted to play it a bit more. So I thought, you know what? Screw it, we're going to make some time to go back and play some other games. And ideally before the end of this year, we might have time to go back and look at Plague Tale Innocence. I liked Plague Tale Innocence. That was really good. Control, which lost this particular vote, but will almost certainly be back too. Just a good opportunity to go and just check these out. So these are going to be very chill live streams. The idea being when it's done, it'll just it'll be left out. It won't be unlisted, then relisted later. It'll just appear. It's chill. Hello, everybody chill. It's going to be lovely. Now, let's see if I can make this work. So I'm going to work immediately. So go over to this. And I go over to this. Now we've got music. And now we've got the Outer Wilds. Yay. Everything's good.
Now, since this isn't quite the same as our regular live streams, do you want to tell the people how long we're going to go for today?
Not as long. Don't worry. This isn't going to be a massive 3 hour anything. In fact, you know what? We're so chill, we don't even know. It's just...
Okay, but that's code for we're going really long.
No, that's the opposite. That's the opposite. It's opposite day, because it's opposite week.
Oh, so it's opposite day, and so it means that instead of telling me we're going to go for 3 hours and then we go for 4, you tell me we're going to go for 2 hours and we go for 1.
No, I'm going to say I don't know, hour and a half, maybe 2. Look, I can't go too late. I've still got to do the final checks on tomorrow's super exciting video that you edited today.
Super exciting. Feature-length video.
Super exciting feature-length, brand new Nintendo franchise making its first ever appearance on the channel tomorrow. So that's going to be a thing. Anyway, let's just dive in. And yeah, I remember where we were last time. I just went and checked myself just so I knew where we were. So yeah, last time we now know 2 of the 3 quantum entitlements. Okay, or rather, we don't know about quantum entitlement. That's the only one. That's the only one we don't know. So wake up. We know what that is over there. That now is their big cannon thing, firing a probe off into space. And then explodes. But yeah, I have been thinking about this. The thing that doesn't make sense to me is everything we find from the Nomai implies they are an ancient, long dead race who we've never seen before. We just come across their stuff. Yet we literally look up and see their ship firing the probe as the game begins. Yet when you go there, you find notes that read as if it was ancient history. Their history and ours is happening simultaneously. Quantumly, these 2 things are happening, and once we just can't see them, they're still here, we're just not aware of them.
Either that, or there's some timey-wiminess.
Yes, something weird's going on. So I'm going to put on my suit now so I don't forget later. And the big thing we need to do, hang on, go over to the ship's log here. The big one that's we need to go and visit is the Ash Twin project, because we saw in the tower the cave system, and also we know that there's a high energy lab over there somewhere, and I think I've seen that labelled last time I visited the city. But the city on the Ash Twin, the Hourglass Twins, is slowly being filled up with sand, because that's the twin system, where there's Okay, hang on. I'm wearing my headphones, but I forgot to actually plug them in.
Ah! Normally it's me that does things like that.
If you've been hearing any slight double sound, that's why. That's why that was. I mean, the game was very quiet. The game was very quiet, so that's why that was.
No one's yelled about it on the chat, so that's not too bad.
That's why that was a thing. Okay, Hourglass Twins are to the left of where I am. If I turn left and then where are you? There you are. I see you over there. I might have been too slow, to be honest. I might have been supposed to have already, like, be there. I don't know, like, whether you need to really flipping sprint to get into the high velocity. But I need to remind myself, like, what the right landing zone is, to be honest. So... Alright, just match the speed, keep matching the speed, keep matching the speed. I think we're slowing down to good rate. We're slowing down to good rate here. Like, and it's coming in roughly... It's not coming straight at us, I don't think. So that is... Yeah. So we got that thing, and then we got this thing. And I can't remember where I'm supposed to be landing on this planet, so I'm just going to sort of loop around. That looks kind of good. And yeah, it's like a big core thing. Which is the... Where's the north? I don't know where the... Uh-oh. There's the north velocity matched. And I could just go in the middle. There's a thing there. You know what? I'm just gonna go for... Ow! This will do. I can't remember where I am, and I can't remember how you navigate to north. I know, like, they said, hey, this guy's disappeared at the North Pole. So I'm gonna start at the North Pole and work from there, because we found a note saying, hey, someone disappeared. And now we know disappeared means... like, quantumed. He quantumed somewhere. And the gravity here is also 0.7. Plus smoke is always a good sign. So I just need to remind myself where, like, stuff is for the time being. That's my starting point. So there we go. Claire, how's the chat doing?
The chat is doing very, very well indeed. We've got a message from Jacob, who gave us 45 Danish kroner. And says Livestream on a Wednesday. This is going to take some getting used to.
It is, you know. Hello, Church. Do you have anything interesting to say? Welcome to Hourglass Twins Mine the Sands now. Hornfuzz asked me to update our star charts. He's just observing. Alright, fine. So, a couple of supernovas today. That's... Oop! Excellent, couple of supernovae. I'm guessing, yeah, everyone sort of... Some people who are out here are aware of the universe exploding over and over. It just doesn't seem to care that much. Because supernova is what the sun does, which is probably bad. And yeah, where should I explore here? Haven't left this lake bed, don't mean to brag. I'm quite good with the little scouts. I've been taking pictures of everything from right here, my campsite. We've seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere, the one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky. It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough, it's one of the Nomai ships. Okay, I've seen that. That's got like little messages in it. I've seen that before. You find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. And I know where it is. It's underground somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around here, the entrance to the cave system. Full of cave systems, maybe the answer's underground. And I did indeed find something. And I found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. Yes, I know all about that. And yeah, there we go. And sometimes it orbits the 5 planets. Sometimes it simply disappears. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Okay. That might be of... Yeah, that was apparently of interest. So that's all absolutely fine. So, okay. It was the lake bed, the dry lake bed in the northern... Yeah, the northern thing. So if I just, like, slow myself... I shouldn't dive. I've got the fuel to just slow down a bit here. Yeah, dry lake bed in the northern... On the North Pole. Now, we're at an empty lake bed, except, hang on, there's the entrance to the city over there. I'm going to start with the city, just to remind myself where we're going. Oh, blimey, that was a bigger gap than I was expecting. That was a much bigger gap than I was expecting. Where's the way up? I think there's some... That looks like some stairs. That looks like stairs over there. I'm going to start over there. I'm going to work around to that. Yes, that's better. And I'm also just going to use my jetpack as a bit of a way of boosting its speed, just to move around a bit. Ow! A bit faster. But that's fine. You don't seem to... Slamming into walls doesn't seem to matter. It's only slamming into the ground that's a bit of a problem. This brings me over to here. And now, yes, we've got something. And we've seen the quantum rock in here before, but now we know the rules of quantum. So if there's some reason why I need to photograph him to keep him still, I can now do that. So I'm pretty sure this led through to the city. And yeah, here we go. So yeah, if I just turn around now, there's going to be... Hello, Mr. Quantum Rock. So yeah, and possibly you're the same quantum rock I've run into before. So yes, okay. So friends, find a sign of Collius. Yeah, vanished without a trace during our research trip, missing ever since. So, some from the Sunless City are here to help search for Collius. Expedition. Yeah, he was studying the cave's geology. So, a wandering rock, which is the one that's right behind me, or possibly isn't anymore. And he was lost in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. So I might go and check that out on a different rotation. Because it's so deep, I'm probably already too late to get there. Wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. I am afraid for him. Examine the northern lake bed cave. Alright. Was there something else here? Or was that... Where was the entrance to the city? Maybe the entrance to the city is... Oh, hang on. Was this where I came in? Yes, this is how I came in. So there's actually... There's another way back down over here. Maybe this leads down into the city. I'm just trying to remind myself what this area looks like. Yes, this seems promising. That does look promising. So we've got... Don't bang your head, though. Then, okay, that leads through from the North Pole round to the ship. This is the shipwreck in the Southern Hemisphere. And this is the escape pod that crashed here. So this is the other group of Nomai and where they actually crashed. That's all absolutely fine. So just, yeah, keep reminding myself what's going on. Just chat with any interesting or useful things to say, Claire.
Yeah, we're just talking about the new schedule a little bit.
I hope people seem to really enjoy the new Hitman thing.
Yeah. I mean, just people asking questions about having a Wednesday live stream and what does this mean, and are we going to have live streams at the weekend still and that kind of thing. So just having a little chat about what the new schedule is and sharing the coming attractions video from Sunday in case some people haven't seen it. To just, make sure everybody knows what we're doing.
Yeah.
And yes, just in response to those, we are going to be live streaming on Wednesday for a little while.
We're just going to be testing it out.
Testing out the new schedule. And we will definitely still be live streaming at the weekend. Except I'm not sure we're doing that this weekend, but that's because John's taking some actual time off.
Really? Am I?
A family thing.
Oh yeah, this weekend I am. Yes, this weekend I am.
Aye. Well, I'm just saying because, people ask, oh, we're still live streaming at the weekend.
No,
like,
okay,
well,
normally yes.
Yes.
Normally yes, but not this weekend, no.
Yes, it just occurred to me that people might get a bit worried.
Yes.
But shout out to Yannick, who gave us $5 and says, John says, not as long of a stream, meaning this is going to be a secret FTL live stream, right?
You never know, do you?
Well,
you never flippin' know.
This is for finishing games that we started and didn't get to finish.
Yes.
Specifically, that's what we're going to be trying to do.
Yeah.
So, FTL we've played quite a bit of it all. I'm not sure we're ever going to be quite done playing FTL on the channel.
I'm not sure you're ever done with FTL.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's a thing that makes sense.
But it's not what the Wednesday slots are for.
No. No.
And shout out to Jonathan, who gave us $2 and says, I'm starting my new job next week, so here's an advance.
Well, thank you very, very much indeed. I hope you have a good time in your first day.
Oh, yeah. And, please get some rest. It's always more tiring than you think to start a new job. You're always useless the first week, that you're super tired and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just me, I don't know. And shout out to Bentrix, who gave us $10 and says, Wednesdays are my work from home days, so I love this new schedule. So I think at least one person is listening to us while doing some work, so that's lovely.
Okay, I've made my way to the city. Now, I may have been too slow. I may need to do it much faster. But, it seems like there's not a huge amount of sand down there. So, okay. There it is, yeah. Ice Shrine District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. So, light that up. And that is down over there. Is that okay? Is that not lit up normally? Yes, okay. So, that's over there. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. There's trees over here. So just quickly. There we go. Fuel's running a bit low, but what can you do? Right, just leave that trailhead on. And now take a shortcut over to... Oh, this is risky. Risky! That's fine. Right, am I supposed to be going up or down here? Is this... That doesn't get translated. Okay, that's... I think I'm supposed to be going... Yeah, I think it's down. Presumably it's down because you need to get there before the sand... I feel like the sand may have already eaten the high energy lab. I think you definitely, if you want to get to the high energy lab, you need to be here really bloody fast. Because this light doesn't seem to lead anywhere. So I'm guessing it's down at the bottom, right? Does chat have anything to say about that?
Chat are trying to chat are trying to be good about this game and not like tell.
No, that's true. That's true. I'm guessing, given there's nothing at the top of that thing and the steps go down, therefore the high energy lab is at the bottom.
Mostly, we're just all talking about how you need to have some time off.
Yeah.
And take.
Stop taking Claire's side in this, all of you. Stop it at once.
It's just like, invite your mother to this chat. She would love them.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So we got a whole bunch of, I'm guessing, yeah, we're too late. We're too late on this rotation. We need to have that. Then again, there's something over here, which is actually lit up. I don't know, is this maybe, I mean, it's lit up, so is this maybe a back way into the high energy lab? Have I maybe found something I can actually use? I'm just going to follow these steps up. This is something that's actually working. So at the back of the stepping stone cave, this is, hello, give me some information. What am I looking at here? Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? Yeah, the giant anglerfish thing. I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to the stepping stone cave, the entrance to the fossil fish, that's really difficult to say, is easy to see now. Fine, so stepping stone cave gets you into the evil anglerfish cave. If you need to go that way, so that's fine. I don't need to go and visit the anglerfish as far as I'm aware. I didn't see anything in there, so that's all absolutely fine. Ship log has been updated regardless. Yeah, just keep on heading around the back way here. See where this brings me. Or does this loop me back round to where I was? And we're meeting in Fossil Fish Cave to play the game. Yeah, we know about that. And I swear this is exactly what I just read. Maybe they're just neighbours passing information to each other. Somehow or another. I'm going to die of oxygen, or is it going to be oxygen that kills me? And does this lead to... This leads back to this starting room. Okay, so that's a circle. That's a circle round there. Okay, as I've missed this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to... the Ash Twin. Because if I go over to the Ash Twin, I can see what happens if you're there at the very end of the cycle. Because at the very end of the cycle, when everything's gone from Ash to Ember... there should presumably be the opportunity to, like, grab something. You could, like, grab something, like, whatever's in the core of that planet just before the sun explodes. You'd be able to see whatever's hidden in the core, which I don't know what it is, but, you know, seems like a good idea to me. So how do I actually get up to... How do I get up top here? Can I use this? Yeah, to there. And now, if I can... Yeah, just ow. Yeah, okay. The problem is I might not have enough fuel to actually escape. That could be the problem. We might not have enough actual fuel to escape, because I haven't seen a fuel top up for a while, which could be a bit of a problem. Up to here, then up to here. Yeah, I suspect I might just want to, if I can't escape, I don't know if I can escape. I'm going to try and escape. We're going to see if I can just go up and escape, but, hello, that's the... I'm going the wrong way. That there is, yeah, that's the anglerfish, isn't it? There it is. So we've seen that before. Fresh lantern in there. So there's a way to climb in there through the stepping stone thing. That's too far away for me to read. But I don't see what's in here that I'd particularly be interested in seeing. So I'm just gonna summon that back instead. Okay, Claire.
Yes,
how's everything going?
Yeah, it's going well. I mean, there's a lot of discussion about the new schedule and whether or not you should have time off and whether or not it's going to be more work.
Uh-oh, ow. Oh, well.
Anyway, shout out to Juggles XP who gave us €2 and says greetings from Ireland. In fact, they said greets.
Greets from Ireland.
Yeah, I didn't think I could pull it off, so that's why I said greetings. Anyway, shout out to Tyler who gave us $5 and said thank you for keeping my boredom away for at least for the last couple hours of the workday. And James pointed out in chat that this isn't a great time for America, but you know we do have to wrap up the workday at some point, so this is already a little
this
bit
is already
late
later than we would normally do. And like, it will be available straight afterwards.
Yeah, it will be up, so you can watch it as a video at the same time as we would normally have a video out. This will be the only video for today. That's the point of doing a live stream on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
it might be the same amount of work altogether.
Yeah.
By the end with a new schedule, but the point is, this we can do in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then we can divide the rest of the time into fewer videos to put more effort into them. So that's kind of the idea.
There we go. Just crush myself against the ceiling. Okay, so we need to absolutely speed run to this city to get down into the high energy lab before this happens. That's what we need to do. So, okay, know where we're going, well, roughly. At least I know I'm looking for the ship. At least the way to get there is going to be to go through the ship. There might be a faster way, but I know the route via the ship. So it's to get to the southern bit of the planet. Though, hang on. South isn't necessarily at the bottom. Look, I know where the ship is anyways. Go. I know what to look for. I know I'm looking for the ship. I need to get over to Ember Twin and get on and find the crash ship and then go through the escape hatch to get down into that area as fast as possible. So now we're now I'm just going to try and get there as fast as we can. So, Claire?
Yes, indeed. We've got a message from Raw Train, who gave us 20 euros and says, I don't like this game, so I'm heading out. I do, however, love you, John. Brackets, not Claire.
Yay!
Great, this is amazing.
Love it. Quite right, too.
Of course you do. Shout out to her horn player, who gave us $5 and says, I'm glad for the weekday stream because I work on the weekends. Thank you both for all the great content. You helped through hard times.
Oh, well, I hope they're better now.
Yes, indeed. Michael gave us $5 and says, I'm currently writing a paper talking massive trash about Aristotle. Happy to have you guys in the background.
I'm happy with that. I've never been like hugely into Aristotle. Aristotle I find a bit dull on occasions. That's fine. Okay, that there is the ship. Yeah, that's the ship. That's the ship. That's the ship. So now we just match the speed, match the speed, match the speed, match the speed, and we just bring ourselves down basically as low as we can. Bring ourselves down. Just basically slap the ship into the ground, and that's it. Okay, suit's already on. Open hatch, and now we just basically go through here, through the hatch, and then just go through the route we just went as fast as we flipping can. We don't need to read the text again because we've already read the text. So down, 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 and yeah, there's the hatch. Lights on, and careful, and this is the way that says, hey, this is the right way, isn't it? Yes, we should construct the shelter here. Right, so now sprint through here. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Dagmar, who gave us 50 Danish kroner and says, I love the Wednesday live stream. It makes middle of the week after work more cheerful. Try not to fall to your death, John.
Well, I'm going to a few times. Like, let's not ask too much here. Let's not ask. Let's not ask too flipping much. All right, it's not going to be. There's going to be a bit of that, probably. Okay, through here, and now I think it's just a question of just cutting across the gap and using the bridges they created. Yet straight across here. Got plenty of fuel for it. Avoid the sand. I think the sand's actually got like physics on it, so it pushes you down if you kind of walk into it. So yeah, through over here, and then through over to ow. Repair my own suit. Just slightly punctured it. It's fine. Straight through here. Straight through here. Straight through here. And okay, maybe not the absolute fastest, but like we've made it to the city pretty fast. Pretty fast. So now just over here, it was the third one along. Okay. So that's now activated. And there we go. Now the sand is much lower on this occasion. So go. And go, 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 go. Just gentle. And now just follow the stairs down. Okay, so on this occasion, we should make it to, yes, the stairs have got to the bottom. Just follow the lit up things, because the lit up things should be leading me in the right direction. So, okay, I'm guessing it's the... Oh. Okay. Is there a reverser for this? Because that seems to be telling me to go down. I mean, is it here? Is this... I mean, this is producing energy. High energy lab. Yes. Okay, we found it. And we have made it here before the sand knocked it off. Okay. Now the problem is that we have to go down even further yet. So okay, we might not be home free just yet, but follow the pulsey thing, because the high energy lab is presumably where the energy comes from. So if I logically just follow the cable, that should lead us to where we want to... Ooh. Okay. Just boost through. Ow! Okay. Well, the sand's almost filled her up, so presumably if I just wait here until the sand is filled up to the top, I can just... Yeah, I could just... Yeah, the sand will cover the things. So... Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, if I just basically wait for the sand to cover up those, then I need to start sprinting. So there's a very precise moment you need to cross this, because wait too long, you'll be crushed against the ceiling. Go too soon, the sand pushes you into that. I'm just going to put that through. Oh, no, you can't even do that, because that gets pulled in through too as well. I hope I'm doing the right thing anyway. We'll see. Claire, all yours.
Yes, indeed. Thomas is in the chat as usual and wants to know if you're planning on playing the special assignments in Hitman 2 that came out simultaneously to the island.
I don't know if I'm going to do the special summon in the island, but I am planning to do the special Halloween ones, because there's a couple of Halloween ones coming up that sound fun.
Nice. And Ro in the chat would like to know if there's going to be a vote every week on the game to play on a Wednesday.
Not necessarily. Sometimes there'll just be something I want to finish and that's been moderately popular. I mean, I'll never just do something like completely random that everybody hates. Wait for those to be completely covered up. But sometimes it'll just be my decision. Sometimes it will be a vote. Now we saved up. Yep, now we're saved up. We were not saved up. Run, sprint, 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 sprint. There was just a tiny spike still. Wait, what? Uh-oh. This isn't what I was expecting. Oh, hang on. No, there's more in this direction. Okay. We might be on a timer here. Go around here. Loop around here. And, aha! I'm assuming this... I really hope this is where I'm supposed to go. This is about to push back. What the cock was that? That was just a shadow. It was just a creepy shadow. It's fine. Okay. So now we're significantly ahead of the sand, but presumably that is still a timer at some point or another. And that's going down. And also through ghost stuff, so I don't want that. So, okay. Now we're crossing a bridge thingy. Alright, little bridge somewhere that won't be able to fit through. So go in this direction. Check out this. And there's... Aha! There's something up there. Okay, I'm just going to jetpack my way in that direction. I'm a bit worried. I probably should have topped up my oxygen when I was in that first room. Didn't really think about that, because I'd been doing pretty well. But, okay, and yeah, 60 seconds of oxygen remaining, actually. Oh, thank goodness, I've just literally found oxygen.
Oh, good.
That's good. Okay, this feels like where I really want to be. Okay. So, thing. And these are remove warp cores. Should I remove a warp core? I feel like that's the sort of thing you shouldn't remove. Okay, some of these are... Okay, Claire. What I'm about to do right now is science. So, that is matter because it's white, and that's antimatter because it's black.
Yeah, that sounds like science.
That sounds like science to me.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So... It's prompting me to launch Scout in here. Nothing in here, though. Okay. We might need to come back here, down the line. We might need to plug something in. Oh, hang on. Do these fit in there? Warp core. Insert warp core. I'm going to mix the matter and the antimatter.
Should you do that?
Yes. Woo!
What?
Black hole, white hole. We've seen this before. You put something into the black hole, it pops out of the white hole. Okay, so we know that. We've seen that before. Okay, so we're into... Is that quantum or... I don't know. Well, wasn't there something on the brittle rock about, like, time? Time gets funny with black holes. Records show Noma arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from White Hole. Raimi and I devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simply a machine error. In theory, what we want to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering a black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup at the white hole station. Fine, that's what I just did downstairs. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering a corresponding black hole. Okay, and that scroll's already plugged in. And there's more scrolls. Okay, get rid of that one. Put you down and pick up this scroll. What's that, by the way? That's hello. What do you need me to do? You need to be put over there or something. I'm going to put you over there for some reason. Oh! Oh, never mind. No, that wasn't something I did. That's just the thing that passes by regardless. Right, the other scroll. Update experiment here reproduce. Yeah, our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than equipment error. Hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. And all available energy has been rerouted from the city to the experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. And hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. So I'm guessing that's what I just did by changing the... Oh! Yeah, I've put a lot of power to this right now. So now... That definitely just happened. So... Okay. So that's a thing that you can do. I'm just going to check... I'm going to check everything else first. I'm going to check everything else before I play with this, because I feel like I'm toying with, you know, big things here. And I definitely want to not miss anything before I start playing with the fabric of reality. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is to have something arrive 22 minutes before it's actually sent through the... Well, this might explain why their stuff is happening... Wait, if they arrived before... Claire, does this explain how their thing's firing at the beginning of the game when it happened in the past? Time! Time is a thing.
No, John, I haven't been able to follow anything of this game when we've been streaming. You realise I have to, like, read a lot of things that the chat says.
Okay. We've learnt the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval rate exponentially. Okay, so you can only travel backwards in time so much because energy. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible. We're currently able to generate the energy to do so. The energy is currently unavailable. My pun was unintended. Okay. Raimi and I believe it will be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy. A thrilling but enormous... Is this what blew up the sun, buddy chance? Is it them trying to do a timing... That would stack up. The sun explodes about 20 minutes after we see their experiments live, despite the fact their experiments aren't supposed to have happened yet. Possibly... Claire, the Nomai aren't our ancestors. They're our descendants. They're doing these experiments in the future. They're doing these experiments in the future, but we're seeing them now because they're happening before they happened. I think.
Okay. I mean, that seems like the kind of thing this game would do.
That's my working theory.
Okay, so, the chat, aside from a lot of specifics, which they shouldn't be giving me, and which I most definitely will not be giving you.
Okay.
The chat says, play with it some more, John.
I will do that. I just want to... the thing is, I want to know what I'm playing with, but this will give me the information on what I'm looking at. So, the Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds certain crucial project materials. I'm guessing quantum. What if we used warp towers like the one we have on White Hole Station to connect each planet directly to Ash Twin? So they wanted to, they wanted to use black holes. Each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone. Then we could add trees to the Timber Half Tower. Okay, so I've been to that because it wasn't hidden in a cyclone. That was decoration, because these guys are so flipping scientifically advanced, they can just do that. And Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge, which presumably is the collapsing city down in Brittle Hollow. So, okay, some form of massive tree is what we need. But before I... Okay, I just want to... My priority is to find the... Oh, I know where this is. I've been here before. This is just... Yeah, this is just outside, so that's not where I want. Okay, well, this is... This hasn't told me about quantum... Ah, but hang on. Claire, the picture's on the walls.
Yeah.
So... I think that's... Is that the tower in the deep? No, that's going to be the tower in the deep, because Cyclone. That is, I think, the tower that falls from Brittle Hollow into the black hole, because it's got the uneven bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know which one that is. That one, I think, is the one I'm on right now, because, yeah, it's the twins.
Well,
it's
and there's
twins.
the bridge in between.
Yeah. And that one of these could also be the Bramble world that we haven't been to yet. And that is presumably Timber Half. One of them's Timber Half and one of them's the Bramble planet we haven't been to yet, but I don't recognise those two. But I think that's what we've got. Okay. Well, I don't... The problem is I was kind of hoping we'd find here information about the quantum entitlement. That principle that exists and I didn't make up. So... Okay. Thing goes in, thing comes out. I don't have anything else I can... If I take photos, then... Hang on. If I'm taking photos, am I taking photos of before or after, or both? I'm not sure I've got a way of... It feels like the photos don't update until after it lands again. So you can't take two simultaneous photos. Simultaneous photos. It's the first one until it's the second. And if we...
But doesn't that make sense?
But why wouldn't you get double photos? And what if I put, like... Hang on, that's... If I put a double black hole... Does it have to be? That does nothing. Okay, the only way it works is if you put one matching white hole and black hole. And then...
Whoa. Was that two of them at the same time for a bit?
You're not kidding when you say you're not following. Okay. Yes, the whole point is...
No, John.
Timey-wimey's happening.
Right. What I'm...
Timey-wimey's.
I'm trying...
Yeah.
To interact with you whilst also not saying the things that Chad has told me about 15 minutes ago.
Yes. So okay.
I'm sorry, but, like, it's weird.
If send thing, then thing come out. But if pull off thing no exist. So if... Two things.
That's what I said. You dead now? Oh!
I think I've destroyed the fabric of space-time.
Well done! Is that like a proper game over, or...?
Is that quantum entitlement? I really hope that hasn't deleted the file. What happens now if I resume the expedition, and do I still have the information I had from this run? Is that quantum entitlement? I need to check the thing to see if... I really hope my log's updated with all the information I just learned. But, okay. If the high energy lab is not quantum entitlement...
Oh my god.
If
People in the chat, whoops, yay! Oh, he did it. He broke it.
High energy lab, Ash Twin Project, Ash Twin Tower Designs. Yeah, I've seen those. So, okay. In which case, the...
Oh, there was a song at the end, apparently, that you could have listened to.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise there was going to be a song.
There was apparently a kazoo.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. You destroyed the universe, you fucking idiot. Okay. There is apparently more to discover at the high energy lab, which I found... Oh, because I thought I'd explored it pretty thoroughly. Okay. So, I feel like the next thing is logically get to the North Pole as fast as possible and check that cave where Coleus goes missing. Because if he quantumed away, maybe I can quantum away. Because that's the biggest need I've got. And I know I need to find something about quantum entitlement on this planet. This is what this planet's about. It's about the quantum entitlement. So I've got to get over there. That's brittle rock. Where are my friends? There's my friends. Right. Head in that direction. I think they're coming. Yeah, they're coming at me. Let's just start accelerating towards them. Match the speed, and we should be heading towards them momentarily. Good! I'll intercept them and then start slowing down when we hit about 500 meters a second. And begin matching speed. That should be about right. Yeah, not too far off. Not too far off. I'm not a million miles off on this occasion. Yeah, with that. Yes, Claire.
Shout out to Edward Corby, who gave us £5 and says flex tape could fix it.
I'm sure flex tape could.
I don't know, is that like a yeah.
I think that I think that's one of those things where there's blimey, there's also blimey, I accidentally hit the wrong planet. I accidentally landed on the wrong planet there. Okay, what I need to do is I need to find the northern lake, which is where there's going to be smoke. Do you see some smoke coming from anywhere? Because the thing is, the north isn't always on the... there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, and now... Oh, no. No. Here it is. Yeah, it's down here. Match speed. Okay, now we need to just go in over here. And I need to basically just get down into the bottom of this pit as fast as possible. So we're going for a bit of a... That'll do.
By the way, chat is pointing out that the thing that you're looking for is not quantum entitlement, it's quantum entanglement.
I'm aware. No, I'm just saying it to annoy them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just need to get to the bottom of this as fast as possible. Okay, there's... Oh. Lights on. Okay, I've made it here pretty bloody fast, and this looks like a cave at the bottom of the lake bed at the North Pole. Run. So, they were exploring the cave system, someone disappeared very suddenly, which logically means quantum, because most things in this game are ultimately explained by quantum. So I should expect to see me old friend Quantum Rock at some point. Everyone loves me old friend Quantum Rock. That's sand falling in. I just need to find a way through or around. That's down. Down is good. Okay, the sand is... Oh, shit, the sand's already coming up here. I might be too... I don't know if I'm too late. I'm just going to go down. If down is an option, I'm going down. Down seems good. Maybe I'm too late already on this rotation. You might need to be completely, like, ready to go the moment this starts. Then again, this planet might also just be so small That's not right.
And shout out to Opportunity, who Opportunity V1 even, who...
I think I'm about to die, by the way. I think I've got myself trapped in this. I think it needs to be much faster.
Shout out to Opportunity V1, who gave us £2 and says, "Great job, John. You summoned the unbidden."
I think I just did. I slightly cracked reality there. But I feel like I was supposed to. That definitely feels like that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't think you were supposed to do that, actually, but...
Well, define supposed to.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Shout out to Pratyush, who gave us 200 rupees and says, "It's a very small amount, I'm sorry, from my internship stipend at Nvidia."
Ooh, Nvidia. Tell them to fix the cursor bug.
Okay, great. "This channel has kept my spirits up for 3 years of engineering college, and I cannot thank you enough. I love your work. Also, hi, Claire."
Hello. Well, you're Claire, but I'm also saying hi.
Well, thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying your very cool internship. And yes, please never apologize about like giving whatever you can give, or not giving if you can't.
Absolutely.
That's completely okay.
Yes, 100%. Now, am I completely... I don't know if I've missed the... Chat, have I missed my chance of finding whatever's in the lake bed cave on this rotation? Because I feel like there's not much here at this point.
Alright, well, while they catch up, shout out to Random Guy Plays even, who gave us $5 and says, "I just got here, so I'm not sure what the signs are all about, but I stand with John."
Yay!
That's wrong. You're standing on the side of John not having, like, extra time off. And Joshua gave us €10, and so John, as you said in the briefing cast, it sounds like you're only giving yourself more work, although I'm excited for the new schedule. Here's some money to buy you more time. Hashtag take a day off, John.
Never. You can't make me.
Okay, you're definitely though taking a day off on Saturday though.
Yes.
Because we have a thing.
Am I supposed to be climbing up this sandfall by going rock to rock? Because I feel like that feels like a thing I can do.
No, you haven't missed it.
Okay, well this sandfall feels
got
good.
through the maze correctly. You're on the right track, you can still make it.
Okay, this feels good. Going up this... I feel like going up these steps on the sandfall. This feels like I'm in the right place. Or roughly, anyway. That would push me down if I go through. But I feel like I've made it to the top of the sandfall by going stepping stone to stepping stone. Unless there's something over on this one. Unless there's something over on this one just around the corner here. No, there's not. So it's got to be... This is definitely the right way to go, because I've made my way up here. Now that means, I assume I need to step into here and be blasted downwards to something. Yeah, okay, I've been pushed down. So we're exploring caves. Coleus disappeared in here. Now I'm assuming this is... The problem is it's an incredibly similar cave system to the one I've been in before. So I don't know. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Well, that's a concern. I need to find a way through that is not blocked by the cactuses, because they will cause me to suffocate and die. Unless I could theoretically fly in that gap. I don't know whether I'd be able to fit through. That looks tight.
Wasn't there like just another... I thought there was another way. Oh no.
That's blocked, that's blocked. That I might be able to... It's tight, but I think I need to find my way to... That looks more manageable.
Oh no!
Okay, that didn't work. Ow! Puncture, puncture. I think I'm losing a bit of oxygen going that way. I'm not convinced that's going to fly. I mean, I can send the scout through. Whether that tells me anything, I don't know. So I've made it to this cave. Ow! I walked straight to a cactus.
Well done.
Wait, hang on. Claire, they're quantum cactuses!
Ooh, okay.
They're also quantum rocks. Fudge. Okay, yeah. Should have figured that one out. We're in the space of the quantum. Okay, so everything in here is quantum. So I've come down over here. Right, now 60 seconds remaining. Okay, rock. Cactus. Open.
Nice.
And now rock. Open. I really need to find some oxygen. Cactus. Open. And open. I need to find some... Okay, well that's good. I need to find some... That's trees! Trees! I'm not going to die! Flip me. Okay, I figured that one out. Okay, and hello, Mr. Quantum Rock. Yes, I know about you. You're presumably going to be appearing and disappearing, because that's the thing you do. Okay, this seems important. So if you've come in to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days. What happened before he disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes, then my lantern died. When it lit up again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Your strange Wandering Rock friend is here. Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this unusual-looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. Darkness counts as observation. Or rather, lack of it does. Okay. I'm about to go on a ride, I think. Because he was standing... You don't need to, like... If you're standing on top of something, you're entitled to a free ride. Hence, quantum entitlement.
I see where we're going.
Okay.
With that.
Lights off. I'm now somewhere else.
Nice.
Am I back in that cave where we saw this rock the first time? Like, just at the bottom of that cave? Okay, and now we're by the city. Okay. And yeah, I know where that is. So, I know where that location is. Now I'm back here. This is the one I'm not sure I know where... Oh, hang on. I know where that one is. That's... Oh, hang on. Do I? This feels different. I think this is somewhere I haven't been before. Okay, I'm just going to check if this is... Because that's not the... Is this not very familiar? Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because it's blatantly not sedimentary. It's not... It's a... Whatever. Okay, yeah, identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't it the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed? And re-examine the northern lake bed. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. Update, we went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. That means the rock wanders like the quantum moon does. More on the ground. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave. So, okay. Where am I now? Because remember this room's here. Because now I can use I can just basically turn around till the rock appears and disappears. And where am I? That is... I don't know if I've been here before. The problem is, yes, the cave systems are very hard to identify. They look very similar. Ah! Okay, yeah, this area I have been before. That I recognise, except it doesn't... It didn't look like this last time. Oh, it didn't look like this last time because normally I come here later when the sand's filled up the bottom of it. That would explain why things are a bit on the weird side, I guess. And yeah, we've got this little... Oh, blimey, this... Uh-oh. The sand thing was passing by. That was a bad time to step out onto the bridge. Everything's okay. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this is a slightly different place. I swear this is... No, it's not far north enough. It's not far north enough, so in which case...
Well, read the thing. There's a thing.
No, I read the thing. Look, I've already read it. I've already read it. It's already not like that.
I got confused because
I walked into a quantum cactus. Okay. Interesting. So, in which case... Okay, hang on. Where's Coleus? He has to be in one of these three locations. So this is... This here. This is... Oh! Wait, what the... I was just taken for a ride and I didn't even mean to be. Yes, hello. No. Yes. It's very confusing. I need to check this one. I need to make sure I've found this one. Find any sign of Coleus. Yes. Okay, so this is the request for Coleus. This is the one I'm familiar with. Okay. That's fine. So that's the entrance to the Sunless City down there. Okay. And then this over here is... This is a cave that therefore I've not been to before. So therefore this is an area I've not been to. So if I go outside from here, where's he going to be? Because there's the ship there and then there's a path over there. So that leads out to the bridge. This leads out to over here, but this is... This is close by to... Yeah, that's the north where What's-His-Face lives. And that is my ship. In fact, this is just where I... Actually, this isn't where I parked, but the ship has been pushed upwards as time went by. So, okay. I think now is a good time for us to nip over to the other side, the other twin. Because that twin's got to be getting a bit on the empty side at this point.
Yes, indeed. And whilst we're doing that, shout out to Lunacy, who gave us $10 and says, "Hi, John and Claire, I can finally catch the live stream thanks to the new schedule.
Sweet.
Thank you for giving me daily entertainment at work. Have some add-away guilt money."
Some more guilt money?
Add-away.
Add-away guilt money, I see.
Yes, indeed. And shout out to Edward, who gave us £10 and says, "Hail the cult of honk."
Cult of honk, good cult. Right.
Also, hello Claire and John, hope you both are well. I found your voice so soothing. I often watch your more sedate videos to help me sleep. Keep up the great work. Holly honks!
Holly honk. Right, okay, so this is the sand world, but rock is starting to emerge from it. Now, presumably just before the sun explodes, which I don't know if there's a precise way of figuring out when that's going to be, but presumably it's when all the sand's gone and the sand's all over there instead. Something will be revealed on this planet in its core. And the sun's looking a bit red and angry, it must be said. So that would suggest we're getting close to that moment. So fuel level... Wait, how do I top up my fuel inside my ship? Presumably there's a... Hang on, I need to just nip around to the ship and top up my fuel. Presumably I've got a canister over on the side here somewhere, right? And yes, refuel jetpack, there we go. Right, better. Just so I'm ready to go for whatever's about to emerge. Because there's a bunch of stuff here, but I'm not really sure which is the important bits versus which aren't. Like, there's a spiral path that's emerging here. There's this massive thing. That looks important, I'll give it, that looks important. So presumably there's something at its base. Because it's flickering, and that means power.
Yeah.
Power means good. So, logically, I want to stick around close to this thing. I mean, like, you know, the game... This feels like this is code for you're going to want to be here when the base is... Oh, hang on. No, it is still going down. I thought it was done for a second, but no. More still coming in. So I'm just going to wait here and see what is at the bottom of this thing. Because it's feeding... It looks like it's feeding power downwards. Because power, generally, you can tell the direction. Like it's, I don't know, like a really fancy solar panel or something. And it's feeding power to something at its own base. I just don't know what it is. Because there's a matching one over there, but I don't know what those are yet. I'm not sure if I figured out what these two things are. Like, these could be the towers that were mentioned. I can't be certain. So, Claire, what's going on down in the chat?
Yeah, shout out to... We're talking about things that you missed and things that you might not have missed and why they're important or not. So,
okay.
You know, and then making fun of you for saying that power means good.
Power means good? Did I say power means good?
Yeah.
Well, power, it means I can see what's happening.
No, I know that, but they're making fun of it in any kind of, like, political sense.
Ah, I see. Ooh, hello, it's starting to...
Like being a dictator.
They're starting to bend outwards. There's something at the base. It's not... Up to this point, it's been getting thinner and thinner. Now it's getting thicker again. That's good. Yes,
I think there's parallels being drawn between power means good and quantum entitlement.
Good old quantum entitlement. Because, yeah, if you help it go to sleep by turning the lights off, you're entitled to a free ride. It's quantum entitlement. Okay.
Georgia.
Well, something is at the base of this thing, so I feel like this is important because more is becoming available. I'm just going to check over here to see if there's like a cave system that's opened up or anything, but I don't see much. It's just rocks for the most part. I mean, no offense, this planet's got to be tiny, right? Oh, no, Claire, I made a mistake, Claire. I've managed to get out of it, it's fine. I got slightly sucked up by the sand hoover.
Oh, I see. The sand hoover.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I've managed to get away from it. Whew. I almost got hoovered back over to that planet over there.
Ah, yes, of course.
Okay, so something is starting to emerge. The pedestal base is appearing. There's also possibly something up top there. I think I've seen that path before. I didn't see much. Oh, the sun's really looking angry at this point. We've got to be getting close to the end. When the sun's that red, we're getting close to the end, which makes me think there's something down here. I just don't know what it is. So I'm just curious what it's going to be. I mean, it could just be a fancy base, but I feel like it's going to be more than that. I feel like it's got to be something vaguely important. Just before the sun explodes, something good's going to be down here. Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean,
if we don't get sucked up by the Hoover thingy again.
The Hoover doesn't seem to come in this particular next to this thing. It seems to do loops around like the edge of the planet, not involving this bit. So.
All right. Shout out to Steve who gave us £2, and to Caleb who gave us $5 and says, "My Outer Wilds file corrupted. My save files for Outer Wilds corrupted, and I nearly cried. I'm happy to see you return to it. Glad to see another SEO puzzle solving person give it a go."
Damn straight. Oh, hello, Claire.
Yes.
That looks like the beginnings
hatch?
of a door.
Indeed.
Now, this could be the tower that was mentioned. So, okay. Now, the problem is that's just... Okay, that looks like that's just a tower that's going to lead you up to the top. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. In all fairness, I doubt the universe has got 3 minutes left, so I'm not convinced that's that much of a problem. I'm going to check whether there's anything else here, but the sand's pretty much all gone at this point. So, okay, this is just a way to warp up to the top of that tower. But I think I landed on top of that tower at one point. I didn't see anything massively important there. So, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree on this one. Because I'm not seeing anything massively... And the sun's exploding right now. I've heard the sun start to make its rumbly noise. So I'm just going to take a ride up to the top. There we go. It's a very long way. I think I heard the sun start to explode anyway. And yeah, that gets you up to the top there. Okay, so what's the advantage of being here at the end? It feels like something's got to be revealed.
Does it keep going up?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's as far as it takes you up. I'm just going to nip down. This is probably going to be...
You're just going to jump off of the top of the planet.
I just had enough fuel to stop myself smashing. Okay, so we're out of sand. I'm just going to try and very quickly, like, check the rest of the planet for anything. And the problem is this is now a really, really tiny system. There's, like, nothing here. I mean, you can get to the... Is that the core in there? That might be, like, the core of the planet, presumably. That's like... Yeah, I'm literally standing in the core. But sadly, there's nothing here. The sand is gone. The hourglass is, therefore, empty. That's the building right there. That's the... Is it? Have I accidentally gone over to the... I think my ship's been sucked over to the other planet.
Oh, great.
That's fine. No offense, the universe is about to explode regardless, so it's kind of fine. That's something, isn't it? What's that? That's the base of a building. I'm going to die in 60 seconds. Quite frankly, I'm amazed that I'm going to die that way. I could have sworn I was going to die in all sorts of other exciting ways. Yeah, there's some rock here, and there's some buildings here. Nope. Nope. Over this way. I've got no oxygen remaining, but I may as well check if there's anything in this room before I go this way. Yeah, that's one of the black hole things. And there's... Oh! Yeah, that's a walk sideways thing. Upstairs. I may as well check this while I'm here. Here's our first delivery arrow. 1 warp core, fresh from the black hole forge. Okay. My gratitude. Ash Twin project is underway. Deeply curious about what you and Poke found on Whitehall Station that started this project. Yes, that's the time thing. We know about that. So, okay. Somebody took delivery of the black hole thing. Happy to explain our findings. Yes, we know about that. And yeah, this is what we know is here. Stored away in the ground over here. And the universe, by the way, is slightly exploding right now. Is warp hole. Yeah, there we go. The universe explodes. But that's where they were storing the black hole core, which they need for their project, presumably shipped over from Brittle Hollow. So, okay, we didn't find... We learnt about quantum entanglement.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we now have the 3 bits of information we should need to go to the quantum moon. Which is... The tower has a closing door. So we can recreate the darkness, and as we rode the rock, we can ride the tower. Now, I'm not sure what the advantage of that is, but it feels like we've got that. I'm going to go and experiment with it. I'm going to go and play with it. So the first things first, we need to go and find the quantum moon, which is not difficult to find, and we've got to take it to, like, its north pole, which we weren't able to do last time because there was stuff in the way. So possibly quantum entanglement is something to do with getting the tower into the correct position. So, okay, we just need to find the moon now. It's going to be... Oh, is that it? Is that it? Is that it right there? I think that's it. I think it's outside Brittle Hollow. So... Keep watching it. Now we know where we're going to land. It's going to be straight on the south, because you can't not. Okay, now we've got a picture of it. So even as we're coming in, it can't flipping get away. Oh, hang on, is that a forward picture or is that a backwards picture? That's it, right? Yes, that's it. That's definitely it. Okay, so now we just come in nice and gently, and we've got a picture up so it can't disappear on us while we're stuck inside its own clouds. Okay, now... yeah, okay. And now we know where we're going to land. We're going to land on the South Pole. Okay. Okay, so now we've got eyes on it. And it's light, so it's fine. So we know where we are. We're on the South Pole. Now, however, we need to make our way to the North Pole. Somehow. That's fine. I've got some fuel. This place is... oh, hang on. Those... okay. I think I understand. High territory goes up to the clouds. Go through the clouds, you officially leave the planet. Meaning that you've got to use the... no, that's his spaceship. Okay. I think I understand. I've got to move it from planet to planet so I can walk elsewhere. So for that reason, that's why you can lock this from the inside. Lights on. And now... now I have presumably moved. Open it up. I do not want to be where I am. Close the door. Wherever I am, I'm literally stuck underground, okay? Okay, try again. Possibly I'm around Timber Half or something right now. Okay, so now I need to try and find my way to basically just get as north as possible. This feels like this isn't helping me get north, to be honest, but okay. Ow. Okay. Back inside. And, yeah. Down. Close. I need to get it somewhere where I can walk further north. Okay, now I'm in Brittle Hollow. Now, this was good. Now I'm outside... no, not Brittle Hollow. The Spiky Place. Now, Spiky Place, I was able to walk to almost north. To the very North Pole. Last time. So this is going to get me most of the way there. So, yeah, now I'm almost there. Now I just need to find the tower. Okay, there's the tower again. Now I need to go inside, and now I need to walk away from Spiky Town. Spiky Town was a bad place to be. Let's close the door. Okay. Wait. And now, warp somewhere. I'm somewhere else because the floor's changed. Okay. So now I need to walk to the North Pole. And I think I'm here. Okay. So I've made it to the North Pole. Now I just need you to appear there too. Flip, there it is. We've done it. So the tower is now at the north. Okay, close the door. So, quantum whatever we found, quantum entanglement, and it must be at the north. So logically, if I just let the tower move now... where am I? I don't know where this is. Is this where I'm supposed to be? I mean, I took the tower to the north. I took the tower to the north. I've let it bring me here. This seems to be an empty bit. Okay, tower, come back, please. Come back. Okay. Lights on, please. Yeah. Okay. So I need... yeah, that's Bramble. This is the North Pole of Bramble. What I want is this one. I want this one. So close the door. Yeah, recall the rule of quantum. Recall the rule of quantum entitlement. Recall the rule of the sixth location. I'm on the North Pole. So now... Okay, so now I've moved to the Twins. Now I've moved to Bramble Town. Now I've moved to Brittle Hollow. Now I've moved to Deep. Back to Twin. Yeah. Now to Timber Half. That's it. That's the sixth. Okay. Unable to pinpoint location. That's a good sign.
Is it?
Well, yes, I think so.
What, because you managed to get some...
I've managed to get somewhere that looks... I mean, this place is made of quantum, which is good. I want to find the place that's made of quantum. Okay. Plus, this place appears to be letting me explore freely, suggesting it's not got the restrictions of the previous places. So, okay. I've made it to Quantum World. The question is, what's... Yeah, this is definitely not one of the 5 planets, because I'm being allowed to walk freely between... Oh, hello. Okay. There's a wibbly hole in the sky. Oh, hello. You a Nomai? Oh, you're Solanum. That's the guy whose ship we found on the thing before.
Ooh.
You're a Nomai. So, who are you? Okay. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, he's a poncy, pretentious one then. Okay.
Hot kettle.
Pick up the Me Stone, pick up the Quantum Moonstone, pick up the Eye of the Universe Stone, pick up the U Stone, pick up the Identify Stone, pick up the Explain Stone. Identify. Insert Identity Stone. Okay, he's going to explain things very... Insert the U Stone. Drop the U... Okay, you... I want you to identify yourself. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth. We now call it home. Yeah, we now call it home.
Apparently Solanum is a girl.
I'm not sure how do you know?
Because people in the chat who've like read more of the game were telling me that, and it's like a non-spoilery bit that I can tell you that shouldn't affect the game.
Remove the U Stone. Okay,
You're back on the wrong side of the wall, John. Come on.
I have. Okay, identify me. Do you know who I am? You might have an interesting perspective on who we are relative to you. I've never met your kind before. It's an honour to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Okay. So, identify. Put the Me Stone back. Identify... Yeah, the quantum moon that we're on right now. Can you tell me, like, what your name for it is? And then I'll ask him to explain the 4 things as well. This is the quantum moon where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Ah! This is why the probe naffs off at the beginning of the game. Because the eye of the universe isn't in our solar system, that's just where they crash landed. It's elsewhere. That's what the probe was looking for. So maybe it's around here somewhere. Don't know. Okay, shove down the moon. And identify the eye of the universe, please. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, though we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself. My clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. Okay. Get rid of identify. Instead, explain. Please explain the egg of the universe. And, like, did it come before or after the chicken of the universe? There's fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behaviour because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have an effect elsewhere, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Yeah, those rocks all over the shop. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse into a single possibility. What would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? It would solidify, it would stop being infinite possibilities, and it would become a thing. Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. But you can't see it, because it's not even there. You can't perceive it, and presumably if you just fly up there, it's not really properly there either. Okay. Explain the quantum moon in a bit more detail. This has presumably got to be important. I don't know if this is the end of the game. It kind of feels fairly final, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't even been to some of the planets yet. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. The shards look the same. Yes, okay, that's true. Yeah, the same wibbly pattern. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now. The eye is its primary location. Given the... Hang on, was there more there? No, there was not more there. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon, its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, the moon is probably quantum because of its proximity to the eye made it so. The same way areas surrounding quantum shards that land on other planets eventually become quantum too, which we've seen, the cactuses and the rocks in the cave system when we were learning about quantum entanglement.
Yeah, not even close to the end of the game, says the chat. Also, this is not exactly spoilery, but just in case you didn't figure that out, you can use both color of stone together as well. So you can do 2 purples and 2 oranges if you want to. It's not necessarily one and the other.
Oh, okay. Although I'm not sure how you'd always create a sentence out of those. Explain yourself. Why exactly are you bloody here? I'm on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai and my clan made this journey when we come of age. Yeah, so the Nomai aren't some extinct ancient race. He's, you know, actually, if they're just normal, this is just perfectly normal. Though the eye can't be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. That thing, presumably. I mean, he says in the sky above us, there's a big wibbly thing. I guess that's the reflection of the eye. So, okay. I want you to explain the concept of identification. Please explain the concept of identification. These are the 2 tenets of Know My Philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Well, they can just naff off back in the identity wall. There we go. And then I'm going to put the Me stone and the U stone. And then I'm going to stick in the Bow Chicka Bow Wow stone.
Oh my god.
Hey baby, have you got 3 eyes? Are you just pleased to see me?
Oh god.
We do not have much connection, you and I. Oh, she's not feeling it. I've been shot down.
No.
I've been shot down. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's nice. Okay. So, me and, yeah, the Eye of the Universe. Let's just see what she has to say. Suppose you could reach the Eye of the Universe. Would you try to enter it? Yes! What do you imagine the effect on the conscious observer might be? I think it would therefore presumably take one single form, because the whole thing about quantum is it exists in various possibilities until it is observed, at which point it's fixed, until it's not again. So a single conscious observer would force the eye to exist in one state, right? Like, vaguely? That makes sense to me. Shove you over there, please. And this is your first time on the quantum moon. It's my first time here. You've come here looking for answers. I hope you find them. Okay, and me and... No, not me, actually. I need him back again. I need him. I need to get rid of... I've done me and all the things. Now I need him. You. You and your relationship to the things. And also, what happens if the sun explodes while I'm here? Because I'm not in my star system anymore, so I'm just going to get back and it's all going to have blown up. Many of my clan have believed the Eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the Eye was malevolent to have lured my clan to the star system, only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the Eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the Eye itself someday. I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I might not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Okay, and that gave me a bit of information. And you and the... Did we ever see you in the Quantum Moon? Did we already ask him about that? Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the Eye. Closest we can get to seeing the Eye itself. You may think it's strange. I have a hypothesis. Yes, okay, fine. Okay, so now the relationship between the Eye and the Moon. I think that's the last... combination of things. I imagine you've noticed the Quantum Moon changes in appearance depending on which location it's currently orbiting. Yes, that's true. Because the Quantum Moon clearly changes in its different forms, the Eye, being this moon's prime location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can reasonably hypothesize the Eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the Quantum Moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. What would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the Eye? Okay, so same as we've seen before. Okay. So that's... Yeah, and it'll never change because she is here. We verified she's already here, so because she's here, she's observing it, so therefore it will not change its form. Okay. Chat, am I good to go back at this point, or is there more here I need to find first?
Okay, well, while we wait for chat to catch up and let you know that, I just wanted to do a quick birthday shout out.
Oh, birthday shout out!
Woo! So you know chat and stream regular Delacles.
I am very aware.
It is her granddaughter's first birthday, and she's in Japan.
Ooh, exciting!
To celebrate with her granddaughter Mako. So happy birthday to Mako, and Delacles. Please go to bed. It's like 4 a.m.
Damn straight.
Please go and have some sleep.
Damn straight.
Oh dear, oh dear. And also welcome to Terry, who's like new to the chat. And said
hello, Terry.
Hello. There you go. Shout out to Jimothy, who gave us £10 and says, "Hi John and Claire, showing my support for you both, but also this change. I'm loving a midweek live stream to get me through the week. Teaching Latin can be painful, but fun."
Claire, I went into the Eye!
Okay. Okay, well, they want you to jump into the Eye. They were saying jump into the Eye. They were saying that, so
oh.
Yeah. Oh.
That's Solanum.
Oh no.
Well, no, she said she now exists both things that spend too much time around the quantum can start becoming quantum themselves. Therefore, she has now become quantum. She exists in multiple forms, and that just doesn't just mean multiple geographical forms, it means multiple anything. This version of her is dead. As long as I'm looking at her, she is not present on the Quantum Moon. Okay. But, if I'm not... Well, now I'm curious. If I take this photo of her, and I keep it up, and I take that back to the thing... Oh no, so I just saw someone in the chat say that's not actually her. Fine. I was about to say, can I take this to her? In which case, is she not there if I'm holding this photo? Because she can't be. Because if this is her, oh no, someone's saying it is her. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can take this to her now. All I've got to do is actually, hang on. Is this a safe one too? No, this isn't a safe one. I'm gonna repeat the journey. I need to go to, yeah. Why are we not moving? We're not moving. Why am I not moving? I've not got a photo of this. I've not got that. The tower's not in the background of this photo. Yet we're not moving. Possibly the game's wise to me. Maybe she's part of the tower. Because now I'm not being allowed to move. The tower's not moving anymore. It's refusing to leave this spot. Ah, it's not her. I'm observing the moon with the picture. So, therefore, the moon in its current form. Okay, so there's no way to take a photo of her and get that to the quantum moon. Because, yeah, that locks the moon in its current form. I see. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense, kind of. Okay, well, what have we learnt by coming here that's actually useful going forward, aside from the fact that there's the eye of the universe is in a foreign... Maybe we have to come back to that moon later with something that lets us go through the eye, because the eye just tossed me back to a different variant of the quantum moon, which is kind of odd when you think about it. Because hang on, how can the moon be moving about when she's on the moon in its quantum state? Or maybe she's quantum herself. Okay, I don't know where my ship is, so I'm going off into space. I don't know where my ship is, by the way. I don't know where my ship is now. I'm going to try and get over to 50% fuel remaining. I don't know where my ship is. I think it's coming at... Yeah, this is coming at me right now. I'm just going to see if I can land on Timber Half. There we go. There we go. Because they did say that there was a thing hidden as a tree over here. This is probably going to hurt when I land. Ow! You shouldn't try and land on a planet from space.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
Oh, do you mean without a ship?
Yeah. I didn't know
Yeah.
the ship was elsewhere.
Well, I mean, okay, so,
Okay, so we've made it to... I mean, that felt like that was big and important, but I'm not sure what I've learnt.
You've met a Nomai. That's pretty exciting.
It's pretty exciting, yes. Who seem to be sort of existing sort of alongside us in a weird quantum state. So it's not that there are descendants, but going back in time due to some form of power thing. It's they're existing alongside us, just differently. We just can't see them. They exist sort of alongside us. So okay, to the ship log. So Lakebed Cave, yeah. Ash Twin Towers, Black Hole Forge, 6th location, been there. There's one place I haven't actually been yet at all, which is the Bramble place, Captain Spikes, that place. The place that I've just been avoiding because it doesn't look particularly friendly. Then again, actually, I did have one thought actually. I think I saw a comment on the last video, and where are the planets? Yeah, that's a planet. Where's the big one? Where's that? That's the one I want. That's the one I want. Yeah. You. What I want is to... Yes, there we go. Giant Steep. Because I think I was so close to solving that problem, to sorting this one out. Because as I got in, I just realised you have to go for a particular tornado or whatever to get to the under bit below the current. One of the tornadoes push you under there, but I thought you had to like avoid a jellyfish. But I think you need to do the opposite. I think you need to actually basically catch a ride with the jellyfish. Because when I was close by to the jellyfish, it didn't hurt me. It was the thing that hurt me, not the jellyfish. So I think the jellyfish is resistant to them. So I think if I can just get under here, I can get into that secret area that I've seen before. I just need to find the right tornado. Ooh, blimey, heck. No. I just don't know which one it's going to be. Did I get lucky straight away? No, I do. No.
Well, will you hurl yourself at tornadoes? in a very, very, very normal way.
Damn straight.
Shout out to Thomas Richter, who gave us 5 Brazilian reais, and says I can't watch the stream today as I am 654 kilometers from home for a work thing.
Nice.
But please hug Tabby for me. And Thomas, I'm really sorry that YouTube did a YouTube and ate your comment. I'm very glad you let me know about it. So if that ever happens to anybody else, that like for whatever reason YouTube sucks, please reply me, and we'll try to fix it.
There we go. I got it. I think I identified it because one of them was looking like they were going down rather than up.
Yes. Which
would logically be the one we wanted. So okay, you're now. So jellyfish friend. Jellyfish friend. Can I just go, hello jellyfish friend? Do we want to, I thought jellyfish friend was going to be friend, but
who are you and what have you done with John?
In retrospect, that's a fair comment. Okay, so I'm already wearing the suit. I just need to go and sort out the electrical issue. There we go. Slight electrical short. I thought the jellyfish friend was going to be friend. Jellyfish friend did not want to be friend. Fixed? I think fixed. Okay. I thought I could catch a ride with the jellyfish friend. But it's possible it's a bit more complicated than that. Okay, maybe I just need to be close by to the jellyfish friend. Because, okay, I can't just drive into it. And I can't just, like, catch a ride with the jellyfish. Because, you know, it's clearly electrical. So maybe I just need to be, like, super close by to it. Okay. I mean, maybe, okay, maybe I just got in a bit, okay, I need to watch this one. Are you going down or are you going up? He's going up. I need to find one that's going down. Because maybe when they make contact with this thing, oh! Accidentally went through the current. That's fine. I know what I'm looking for now. I know what up. I know what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for one that's going down rather than up. Up. That's down, isn't it? There we go. Got it. Okay, I need to stick close to this thing. I can't just ram it. I need to watch them. Look for the okay, here goes one. You're going down, aren't you? You're going down. Okay. So, he's going in. He still looks pretty electric to me. This doesn't look safe. Claire, help me out here.
It does really rather look like.
Oh, this.
Yeah, no.
Can you give me a clue here? Because I feel like I've almost got it.
Alright, whilst we wait for a clue to come in, shout out to Xena Warrior Princess, who gave us $10. That's
good.
An
Excellent name.
And says, hey John and Claire, I'm really glad I'm able to catch at least part of this stream. You guys are amazing, and I look forward to being able to catch you guys more often.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing you here.
And shout out to Speedball, who gave us $2 and pointed out that indeed, as we know, Solanum is a girl. There are gendered pronouns in some of the other writings. I don't know if you actually came across those or not. But,
possibly, I may have forgotten.
Yes, indeed. And people were talking about, I think the Nomai have apparently 3 genders. People were talking about that in the chat.
Interesting.
Okay. You can't do it in this ship. The ship is too big.
I have to go in. Oh, I need to go in by myself. Oh, I don't like that. I was unkeen about the concept of jellyfish friend already without having to be flipping. Do I have to go and give it a hug? I don't like that.
Only the outer skin of the jellyfish is electric, John. There are some parts of the jellyfish that aren't electric, John. You should swim and have a look at the insides of the jellyfish, John.
I'm really not enjoying this.
I know, I'm so
not
sorry,
enjoying this
honey.
conceptually.
I'm so sorry.
Jellyfish Fred, don't shock me. Jellyfish.
You might have to go from under. I think you're gonna get shocked by the
Its head.
part of it.
I don't like this. 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 I don't like this game anymore. Look, its tentacles are blatantly the electrical bit. They're the ones that the zappy.
And we shout out to the Geek Cupboard who's in the chat.
Hello, Geek Cupboard.
And who says, this is weird, my brain is telling me that it's the weekend because you guys are streaming.
Okay, there's... Oh, I don't like it, I don't want to go into it.
I know.
It's
I know.
really... Oh, I don't like it, 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 I don't like it. It's really horrible.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay.
Oh, I guess. I really don't like jellyfish. Get away from it. Okay, ship log updated.
At least it's not a Venus flytrap, says to Peters in the chat. Oh no.
Okay, so what the cock is this thing? I mean, we know there's some form of thing. There we go. That's it. That's what we wanted. Because we've seen this before with the pool. I really didn't enjoy that, by the way.
Oh.
I really didn't enjoy that.
Oh, sweetie. Yes. I'm gonna give John a hug now.
It's not fun. That wasn't fun for me. I want you to know that wasn't fun.
Well, I think you did really good. It was hilarious, though.
Shut up.
Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway,
Okay, so we've got these various powered things. So, okay, it's a schematic showing the planet and the ship, and then another ship that's very far away. Give me further information. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9345. Receiving data. Ah! It's literally showing that's the probe. Remember the probe that we literally saw see being fired at the beginning of the game?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's how far it's gone.
Oh, okay.
And it's receiving data right now. So, okay. keep the ball of power moving around. I'm not happy with how much you guys are enjoying me being scared of the jellyfish. I do not appreciate this.
Anyway, shout out to Terry, who gave us $10 and said, thank you for the hello. It honestly made my day.
What the cock are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried I've just blown up the universe again, because that looks a bit like what it did when the universe exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, spiky thing.
Well, I mean, that's just rude.
Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe. Hang on, is that the same probe? Number of probes launched 9,375. Okay, so it can't be the current probe. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Okay, 9354. Hang on about. Which was our probe? As in the one that we're tracking right now. Because I think it was not 9354. I think it was it was more than that. But why are they still launching probes if they've already found the thing? Or maybe they're trying to confirm it. Yeah, our probe's the most recent probe, 9375. Presumably, therefore, what they're trying to do now is sending more probes in precisely the same direction. But if they only found it like 25 ago or 20 ago, what are they looking for? Ooh, hello. Don't know what that is. Give me information. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. Well, that seems important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm glad we came back here. The problem is, do you think we read them this way or this way? Because that's important. This is like that time you accidentally held the map upside down and drove to Belgium.
Okay, we're not talking about that on the channel, alright?
Were you actually holding the map upside down when it happened?
No!
Okay, you took...
I wasn't holding a map upside down. I just read a sign wrong on the at the end when we got out of the channel tunnel. Anyway, it's fine. All right. I was the one that noticed the sign that said "Welcome to Belgium" and made us turn around, so I fixed it. Shut up.
All right, we're just gonna grab this and pop that in there. Have you seen this information before? I have exciting news. The Asteroid project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi's adding some finishing touches here. She'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon? Well, probe tracking module ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit relevant data to you. The other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon structure integrity and the crew's moral integrity. Well, okay, yep, it did indeed explode and it ended up down over here. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. But, like, you didn't because you're not, or maybe you are. Maybe they're here right now. We just can't, like, see it. Put that in. Give me more information, please. Imagine Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first at the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honoured and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, and absolutely, they slightly blew it up. So, when we're capable of receiving our probes, yeah, if the probe tracking module is destroyed, which it's not, we're here right now. So, okay. Launch module. So, presumably this will show me the ship up in orbit, which we've already seen. Yeah, this is the ship up in orbit, which slightly exploded. We've been here before, haven't we? Yes, that definitely is, because that's the right planet in the background, so step away from that. Take you off. Drop you down. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Now, is this going to be a room I'm going to recognise? Oh, blimey. What the cock? So apparently, somewhere on Ash Twin, this is happening. The cock is this? Well, that's intriguing. I don't know where this is. Okay, there's definitely something more to be found on Ash Twin. Because apparently somewhere in... What's that circle? Right. Something really cocking weird's happening at Ash Twin, and I don't know where that's gonna be. Okay. I think that's all we got here. We've got the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe, which seems important. Hello, this is one of them statues that says hello to me sometimes. It's not glowing on this occasion, though. Right. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I think that's the information we need from here. Oh, gravity just had to go and flipping... No. No. Yes. Gravity just had to go and bloody do a thing, didn't it? Yeah, just give me a lock here. That's good. Now I need to... I just need to check if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else down here. I'm not going back up through the jellyfish. I'm not. I will drown myself down here first and just restart this loop. Like, so happily. You have no idea how happily I will drown. I'm just going to electrocute myself.
FYI, there's one other way you can do it that's not the jellyfish or dying, but I don't know if you've discovered how to do it yet.
Something to do with quantum entitlement?
Mm-hmm.
No, don't you fucking die! I just said no! Shitting hell.
I'm sorry. Do you know how to meditate?
No.
Well, then you can't get out without dying or getting under the jellyfish's skirt again.
I choose death.
Yeah, I figured you might.
I choose death! Death, I embrace you. Welcome me into your beautiful... No, that's more... Claire, the jellyfish are hunting me. This isn't fair.
They can sense your fear.
I just want to die. Oh, it was actually quite easy to just cut through that. I'm fine, actually. Okay, well, that's good.
Alright, shout out to Yash, who gave us $2 and says, space exit when Britain goes too far. I don't know. This game makes a lot more sense than whatever Britain's doing right now, so
yeah,
that's
the
fine.
police have put a warning on the octopus to make sure we can't escort the octopus anymore.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Shout out to Fodor, who gave us $5, sorry, and says, I just came here from watching John unwater your boat!
Unwater my boat, indeed. Is this my ship or is this... I think this is someone else's ship. I've just found someone else's ship.
Steal it to get away from the jellyfish.
I can't! My boat's trapped on the other side of the cocking planet. This is someone else's boat. Cocking hell. And now my boat's... how do I kill... Claire, what's the most efficient way to kill myself, do you think? My boat's trapped under the thing. Oh, there's totally some of the special matter that kills you on this island. I'm gonna go kill myself with that.
Right. And shout out to Clay, who gave us $5 and says, Pip Pip John, cheerio, love your channel and wishing you and Claire the best.
Aw, thank you very, very much indeed.
Yes, we're looking for the sweet, sweet embrace of death now.
Damn straight. I want my planet's trapped. Yeah, ghost matter. Bring it on. Bring on the ghost matter. I embrace the ghost matter.
Okay, well, while you die, shout out to Zaki, who gave us $5 and says, Hey John and Claire, I've been a fan since Fallout 3 Kill Everything. Thank you for the entertainment in the past years. I'm excited for Fallout 4 YOLO.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be terrifying, but it's gonna be good. It's a stressful series to put together, you loved ones.
And shout out to AN09, who gave us €5 even, and says, I'm already in love with this new schedule. Thank you, John and Claire.
You just wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's pretty damn good.
Woo! Yes, indeed. Shout out to Steve, who says, Hi, John and Claire. I really like the MATN 2.0 experience. I really like MATN 2.0. Speaking for experience, all work and no rest is not good. You both need rest, so the new schedule is really good to see. Playing Stellaris while watching the stream, it's starting to be a routine.
Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, so we've got the location of the Eye of the Universe, which seems important. So there's only one place I haven't actually been yet. One place I haven't actually been is Spiky World. So I'm just gonna go and pop my nose into Spiky World to see what the hell's going on over there. Spiky World, Spiky World. Where is Spiky World? It is. Oh, it's right on the far side. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off by going the other way around the sun. There we go. That'll do.
Yeah, and shout out to the Grinning Viking, who gave us $2 and says, You gotta feel it. It's electric. Boogie, oogie, oogie.
I'll take your word for it.
Listen, they're making fun of you about being electrocuted by the jellyfish. Digital Parallel.
Well, that's mean.
Digital Parallel gave us $5 and says that jellyfish made my day. John, have this to help you recover.
Q.
Peter gave us £2 and says, Claire, when can we get John tortured again? That's not very nice. People in the chat are saying if we have to do the jellyfish again, I should try.
I'm not doing the jellyfish again. We've got the code. We've got the code to the Eye of the Universe. That's all we cocky need.
Well, no. They were saying if we ever have to do it again, that I should be doing it instead of you, which I would do because I love you.
I think I might have started slowing down a bit too late here. I'm hoping we're going to be... Actually, we might be okay. It might just be okay. We're going to... Actually, I think I have time that's not too bad. Okay, so this place is weird. So, actually, what I should have done is I should have gone to Timber Half first and fired the probe into this thing so I can track down my friend What's-His-Face. Because my friend What's-His-Face, one of the guys who's gone missing, is here. So this was... Yeah, this is like Bramble World or something. Like, it's like a weird growth thing, and it throws out seeds and shit.
Oh, thank
where do
goodness.
I land?
We've got confirmation that you don't need to do the jellyfish again.
Yay!
You got what you needed.
Where do you think I land on this thing? It doesn't really have a... Claire? Any view on where we... Do you think I land on, like, these bits on the outside or something?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for a chat to catch up, but while we do that,
I'm just going to try and land here.
shout out to some other guy, part 2,
Ow.
Electric Boogaloo, who gave us $10 and says that some other girl, presumably also part 2 Electric Boogaloo, says, even though it's late, I chose Team Kittens because we have a cat named Stormy.
Oh, that's a cute name.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Was anything else damaged, or have I repaired the ship now? Just in case we need to make a quick escape. I don't really know what... I mean, this is a bit of an old planet. I'm not even sure it's a planet. Like, I'm not sure... I don't know if it actually is a planet. It's just a thing. Okay, I need to just figure out what the hell's going on here. Yeah, it's wow, it's okay. It's bigger when you're not in a spaceship.
Mm-hmm. It's funny how planets tend to do that. Oh.
Yeah.
You're not falling.
The gravity's very low here. It's like 0.4. There is there is a bit of falling, but like because we're like it's not really like a planet. It doesn't seem to have like proper gravity to it.
Ew.
What?
There's a donation from A Jellyfish.
I don't like that.
$2 and says, we had such an intimate moment, John. Call me with a kissy face.
Don't approve. I'm just going to move from thing
He
to...
very clearly did not consent. There was a lot of no, okay?
Yeah, there was a lot of no.
I will fight you. Alright, shout out to Peter who gave us £5 and says, watching this is the first thing I'm doing with the brand new Wi-Fi. Really love Wednesday streams since I'm busy on Saturdays. Lots of love for Tabby and John.
Oh, good. Okay, so I've just jumped because of the low gravity from the the little kind of the blue things. I'm not seeing much evidence of anything up on the blue things. I'm not seeing any plumes of smoke indicating a camp of one of my own people. I'm not seeing any of the normal signs of habitation. So I'm going to go into the central bit, or at least kind of close by to the central bit. Because there's something kind of white and wibbly going on there. I'm going to avoid the giant spikes, obviously, because there's...
Yeah, they look spiky.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and shout out also to Grey Morality, who gave us $5 and says this is good background watching while I'm reading Jira tickets.
Hey, Jira! Jira, woo!
You're way too excited to put that.
Jira's great. It's the thing you put tickets into, and then people who are actually good at their jobs like fix stuff for you.
No, I know what a ticket is.
I'm just excited because I was never the person who had to like deal with the tickets.
Yeah,
I was just the person that got to write them, and then shit happened. Okay. I don't know if I'm allowed down here. This might be like an impenetrable barrier. There's multiple lights. A red one in particular. Okay. We are something. Oh, blimey.
Anyway, shout out to Steve who gave us another £2 and says, by the way, we were talking about holidays on Patreon Cast. Have you ever been to Devon?
I think I may have been many years ago, but a very long time ago indeed.
I'm not sure I've ever been to Devon. If I have, it was only in passing. Let's see.
Okay, there's... Oh! There was a red light there, but then it got... Were you in the way? Boost up. Oh, I'm going to run out of fuel in like no time at all.
Oh.
I'm going for the big red light because it's the distinctive one. Yeah, this is why I should have gone to Timber Half first and like put down a thing. Because...
Done a probe.
Yeah, because then I would have been able to track that. And there's... Oh, hello. I found something. Is this the source of the red light? Is it inside here? I really hope it is, because I'm running out of... Yeah, there's something here. Hello! Hi! This is the source of red light, I think. Okay. Oh, there's loads of lights in here. I can't see what the heck's going on. I can see... Oh! Clap, 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 clap,
yes.
Clap, mistake, 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 mistake!
Yeah, the chat has been yelling about it for like 10 minutes.
This is where the anglerfish that are on the thing come from, then. Okay, I'm so small because I'm not in my ship. If I just basically, like, work around them, they might not even consider bothering to eat.
Oh, that's bad. Are you okay? That's a lot of That's a lot of excitement for one day. Oh, do you need another hug?
I don't like anglerfish either.
I know.
I don't
Oh
like
my God.
weird deep sea creatures in general.
Folks, when we first got the Vive,
Yeah.
we did the deep sea like simulation.
Oh shit! The
thingy.
fucking whale.
And John
Fucking
was very,
whale.
very terrified. Are you alright? Oh.
I thought I would be so small it wouldn't want to eat me.
But
I was
maybe
working under the assumption that, like, if
thought
you
you
go
were
in the
yummy.
ship, I was working the assumption that if I went in the ship, I'd be so big they'd see them. But if I went in quietly, like by myself, then it wouldn't attack me.
Okay, they want to know which is worse, the anglerfish or the jellyfish.
They're both pretty bad.
I know, honey. I know. Oh gosh. Yeah.
We're not going to add to the ship log that there's fucking anglerfish. We don't consider that worthy of note. I feel like that's worthy of note. I feel like we add that to the cocky bloody nonce. Yes. Hey, giant tooth creatures. Well, there's got to be a way to get around them. Somehow. There's got to be a way.
Oh my god. Okay. Shout out to Paul Wilson who gave us $2 and says, coming soon, Outer Worlds VR!
Yeah.
No, it ain't. That would be a
No.
very scary VR game with all the falling that we're doing.
We have actually, it would be a very distorted. It would be one you'd have to have a stomach made of steel. You need a stomach of steel. You'd really need your VR legs for that one.
Yeah. Shout out to Travis who gave us $10 and says, hey guys, I fractured a vertebra in my neck last month.
Oh, blimey.
And I have 3 months of bed rest. You guys have really helped me not go insane. I love the channel. Well, see, that's the thing. You make such long videos that even 3 months of just doing nothing but watching Many a True Nerd, you still have content.
Damn straight. Okay, I'm going back there for one final test. Which is, I'm going to go and put my scout through the warp hole to see if I can track down where it is. Because there's this business right here. So if I put the scout through here, then how did you mess that up? There we go. Right, so now there's a scout 60 kilometers in that direction. Okay. So yeah, now the scout's just kind of flying a long way, and one works under the assumption it'll find its way to something sooner or later. And aha, there's okay. On its journey, there was I assume a dead one of the fell off the bloody log. I assume there was a dead one that had like forest inside it. The problem is, how does that? I'm not sure how that 100% how that helps me. But well, okay. I'm just gonna go and see where it ends up.
Yeah. Are you doing Are you going near the anglerfish again?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Are you gonna go in your ship?
Well, I need to take my ship to get there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like the ship's gonna be eaten more so than otherwise. I feel like the ship's gonna be a bigger snack, right? Unless the ship's not tasty because it's metal.
Yeah, I don't know at all. Shout out to Urban Cohort who gave us $6.66 and says mission passed minus respect plus. Not actually sure which mission you're talking about in today's thing. But in any case, I will agree with respect plus. I think you've faced a lot of fears today. You've done very well.
And now we just need to see if we can find that signal. I mean, I don't know, like... I mean, this leads me back here. I mean, I'm not sure whether this actually leads me to what's-his-face or not. And how am I going to get around them? How am I going to get around them? No. We're going a bit faster. 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 No, I'm slowing down. 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 I mean, I'll kind of put my nose in with this. I feel like this is not going to work. If I go in with my ship, they're just going to eat me, right?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what it is that I could tell you that's not straight up a spoiler.
Okay, is it light they see? Because I've got headlights on my ship and on my own, like, personal business.
There's apparently a hint on Ember Twins on how to get past the ship, and Urban Cohort confirms that they meant mission past. They meant it for getting close to the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, the scout is over here. Now, we did see that the scouts passed by, like, a dead thing. So maybe that means this one over here is the one that's not dangerous.
Okay, so the Grinning Viking says there's no real way to accidentally muddle past the anglerfish.
Yeah.
You've got to go back to previous locations and find what you missed, and the ship computer can chart everything for you, so you can figure out.
I'm just gonna go and try and find the scout, because I'm curious about whether if you put the scout and the scout leads you here, that logically means the scout's got something interesting to, like, this location matters. I don't know whether I'm too close to any of them right now. I'm just gonna work my way around the edge.
Derp Squad says, remember the game that the Nomai played.
The game that the Nomai played. I can't remember what that refers to.
And 50 MT says you checked it earlier in the stream, so it's not a spoiler, it's just a fault of your perception that you don't.
I saw the game?
Or whatever it is with the anglerfish. I mean, I can tell you if you don't want to get chomped again, but it is...
Well, I'm probably going to get chomped.
Yeah.
Lights off. Okay, there's way more lights in this one. I'm just drifting in very slowly.
I mean, I don't think they can be blind, because don't they have a shiny thing on top of their head? Isn't that part of what an anglerfish is?
Presumably, yes.
So...
No, these things are weird. They're like dimensional pockets. They're way bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. Now, the question is this one more safe because it's where the scout is? And also, why are there 3 signals? 3 signals? I mean, I know there was a duplicate signal because, like, that makes sense. Because, like, there's... Well, I don't think it makes sense, but quantum.
Oh.
I trust your judgment in whether what...
Yes, the chat is pointing out to me that the light isn't for the anglerfish. The light is for attracting shiny prey like us.
Yeah. Why are there so many of them? Yes. I'm just trying to keep my distance. Because we saw there was a dead one in here. This is where the thing arrived, and we know there's a dead thing in here.
And
Just going in to look at this one. See if it's an anglerfish. Probably is an anglerfish. Really scared, Claire. I don't like this group of people. Oh, there's things inside things.
Anyway, people, I think that the one thing that I am gonna say is that very obvious. It's probably too obvious, but just try your best to sneak as best you can.
Like, oh, you need to like drift rather than using your jetpacks. They detect everything. Okay.
Well, yeah, because I was told that I was wrong saying that they can't be blind since the light is to lure prey. It's not for them to see by. So... They must rely on some other stuff.
This feels really weird in terms of the space, just because the stuff inside stuff, like the core of this planet was tiny, yet there's huge amounts of stuff in it, and inside the huge amount of stuff, there's pockets with even more huge amounts of stuff.
So quantum.
Maybe. What if I use the scout to distract them? What the cock is that? There's a shiny thing. I'm just drifting in. I'm just going to drift in towards it. My flashlight is off. Moving in. That's a dead one. That's not alive. Right?
I don't think so.
That looks dead to me. Clara, I really don't like this.
I know. I don't like it either.
Well, this is where my scout actually is. Uh-oh. Fuel and oxygen levels are both critical. Oh, but there's flipping trees here.
Yeah, well... What?
Well, I found oxygen.
That's weird.
Okay, so this is the portal back to thing. Hello. Well, I found you. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's come here in well ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say it's you. They made you an astronaut. You haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yes, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. And this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep. I needed a new challenge. None of us have ever been inside the Dark Bramble, so I thought, hey, let's give that a try. Been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns. When I run into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, like I said, I crash, blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of here before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I put a bit of distance between me and my poor fried ship. Camped out near where I crashed at first, found this skeleton later. Great find, would have been stupid not to use it. So we're going to set up over here. Okay, our problem is I can't rescue because my ship's actually not here. It's like a long way away, and I don't have the fuel to get you out. So that's good.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
You got here by following your probe.
I did. Yes.
So you can do that again in your ship by following your probe.
True. That's true. Have I once again accidentally brute forced something I was supposed to?
Yeah, no, totally. The chat is like losing its mind.
But I had a probe and I went into it. I did the logical thing.
So you sent a probe, and
Yes.
you're supposed to follow the signal of your probe with your ship, and where the probe is going happens to not have anglerfish.
But that's exactly what I did, just on my own, but without my ship.
Yeah, the chat is just.
Isn't that what I was supposed to do?
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
Send in the probe and follow the probe. That's what I was supposed to do.
But I think you were supposed to send in the probe, and now from in your ship follow the signal of the probe, and you just did it a bit the old-fashioned way.
Yes. It seems to have worked.
I know.
Okay, and yeah, where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good. You should know space is weird here intensely. Yeah, I've noticed. It's definitely weird. Your probe tracker will tell you the probe's in two places at once. I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. The seed looks small, but inside it's bigger, much bigger. If I had time to think about this, my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. It's my theory. Keep that in mind when you're exploring Dark Bramble. Maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. Okay. And
yeah, shout out to Speedball, who gave us $2 and says he has a radio signal. You could have found him.
Yeah, I could have used his radio signal with the thing. Well, I didn't. I used the probe thing, which seems to have done the job. And I can top up my thing. So,
oh,
yeah.
You can top up your fuel, so can you not get him out?
Well, he doesn't want to go, apparently.
Oh, okay, that's...
He's not interested in going. Well, he's got his own little space here, and yeah, he's got his gravity crystal and whatnot. So, hang on, where's my... Yeah, there's my probe. There's my probe right there, which is fine. So we got that sorted out, and presumably that's the... That leads into... home, so I can pull that back now.
Yeah.
So if I send this back through now, okay, so that's still inside Dark Bramble space. It's just going through. It's a circle. Right. Okay. So I'm here, and I know where he is, but he hasn't actually given me any locations. He's just said, just go inside each seed one by one.
I think that might be more talking to him than you can do.
Okay. I asked him what was interesting around here, and he didn't tell me anything. I found something. Yeah, there's a Dark Bramble seed on Timber Half. That's related to the Dark Bramble. Bad business. Chet will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the centre, kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered the pieces. Okay, so that's why it looks all weird. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Half will be heading towards the same fate. I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Okay. Anything else I can tell? Yeah, I went to the core of Giant's Deep, just like you did. Yep, tornado trick, good work. Found that bit by accident. So did I! That's definitely what happened to me as well. And the jellyfish didn't enjoy that, but figured it out. Yes. What?
Nothing.
Claire's giving me a look. And
Nothing.
what happened to this anglerfish? It was like the one I got here. As near as I can tell, anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine, eating a seed. Seed grew and grew in this fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? Skeleton was a good find. The light keeps the fish away. They're territorial, so they avoid each other. Okay. Is it really as simple as I just need to drive in with my ship with the lights on?
It's not quite as simple as that.
Okay. Have I still need to... Where's your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. Ah! If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that, you'll find my old ship, what's left of it. Okay, this is the teeth, so that's the tail. So if I go in this direction, we'll be heading in the right direction. And there's the flickery light. So that's not an anglerfish. So, okay. He better not be lying. If he's lying, we're really pissed off at him. I'm gonna... There it is. Yeah. Okay. So there's his ship. Whether that helps me in any way. Okay. Lock on. Match speed. Can't lock on match speed, but I can just do it manually. Okay. Can I get in your ship, or is your ship just crashed? I don't see a way in. The thing will be over here, wouldn't it? This is the... Where's the bottom of your ship? I don't see a way in, and I don't see anything to do with his ship either. I mean, I guess this does give me access to inside a vine, which up to this point we hadn't been aware we could do. Okay. Is there something on his ship I'm missing?
I don't know.
I guess I could just follow through the vine. Because, yeah, this is the first time I think we've been inside a vine. So I guess we can follow the vine, just see where it takes us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this seems fun. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, hello, there's... Oh, now, okay, now I'm somewhere else. Now I'm somewhere else. Hello. Yep. And there is...
Easy to quantum vine.
Where am I? Ooh! Am I in the... No, I'm not. I thought I was in the, like, in the trenches of the... you know, the... whatever it's called. The wanderer. The follower. The otherer. Okay, so there's a bit of a secret back. Actually, this has led me to a dead jellyfish. Okay. Log 4. Not going to say 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. Whoa-ho, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside a giant's deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. This thing tastes terrible. Outside is rubbery and tough. Maybe it's because it insulates the jellyfish inside from getting zapped by electricity. I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better.
Ew.
Claire, do I have to go inside another jellyfish?
I don't think so. But if you do, you could just say that we're done for today because we've been over 2 hours.
Okay, Claire, I'm going to close my eyes. Tell me what's happening.
Okay, keep going forward, forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep your eyes closed. You're fine. Keep going forward. There's a thing that you can read.
Okay. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in your life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation against electricity. Do not eat. I'm guessing that this is only here as like a way to introduce, if you come here first, how to get to the...
I guess.
Like this tutorializes that. Am I out? Claire, am I out?
Yes, you're out.
Yay.
FYI, this is exactly how we watch the like surgery bits
of
any TV program that have
true.
like any kind of like gross bits in them. John will close his eyes and like ask me when it's done.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Nathaniel who gave us $5 and says, Holy crap, 2 live streams? What am I, made of puns? Checks. Actually, yes. Yes, I am. Well, this is pun expected. That made you feel better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we found his ship right there. And yeah, then there's... You know.
Oh dear. Shout out to a jellyfish who gave us $2 and says, You hussy, I thought we had something special.
If I just turn my light on, do all the other things just go away and leave me alone? I'd like to think they just leave me alone if I just turn on my light. They probably don't.
It's not that. You have to turn on your light and make no noise.
So you're simultaneously hiding from the man not? That feels weird.
No, they're very low-sighted, they're mostly blind.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spoilery bit that you should know because it's been indicated elsewhere.
Has it now?
Yeah. They're mostly blind, so they'll see a bit of light and detect another anglerfish. But if they hear a noise that's clearly not an anglerfish, then they
Do you need to be in your ship or as being in your...
I think if you're not in your ship, you have to like drift, and that's why it's not advisable because then you won't get anywhere in time. You won't have enough fuel.
Yeah. This place is very big, and yeah, I see how you'd need a ship for this, especially as it's so slow moving around without. That's the dead one. That's the flickery ship. I'm not sure if there's another. I might need to go. I might need to go into a different pocket because there were clearly lots of pockets floating around.
Anyway, shout out to No True Scotsman who gave us £5 and says, Hi John and Claire, I'm loving the new schedule. Thank you for all the entertainment over the years.
Oh, you're very, very welcome indeed.
Shout out to the Grinning Viking who gave us $2 and
Ow!
says, John/Jellyfish is my favourite ship.
I just ran into a wall.
Yeah, but then you don't have to do the anglerfish again.
That's true!
I'm so helpful.
And then we have to go to the planet of the Venus flytraps.
We do, but are we going to
But not tonight, we don't. No. Don't.
Shout out to Peter, who gave us £2 and says, "Hey John, have you ever enjoyed Subnautica Leviathan?"
No, I've decided, on the basis of this live stream, I've never played Subnautica. There's too many deep sea creatures in that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you have to drip in your ship basically for that bit.
Yeah, that makes
Drift
sense.
in your ship. Anyway.
That does make sense, yes. I'm just going to check what's been
MacLeod
added.
gave us $5 and was trying to give you a hint earlier about what you could do. And so that's why I didn't read it straight away. It says, John, look around, you can construct some sort of a rudimentary lathe. Although I don't know, unless I don't know what a lathe exactly means, but
It's not a thing that lets you, like, you turn wood really fast in order to make table legs.
I mean, I thought that's what a lathe was, but it must mean something else as well. Shout out to Lanka, who gave us €2 and says, "Who's a good John? You are best John." So, like, I think that's a bit mean. It was really scary.
Scary.
I know. And the Grinning Viking gave us another $2. Thank you very, very much. And said, "John, you need to exhaust the dialogue option. Learning is the game."
Sorry, I thought I did. I missed one of them. I might have missed one of them.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're getting. I think we've done some good exploration today. I feel like we've made some excellent progress here. Like, what we now know is, well, we know there's a really weird thing going on somewhere in Ash Twin, where there was that weird trippy room with the Nomai masks.
Yeah.
That's somewhere on Ash Twin. So therefore, yeah, in the Ash Twin, and we also know there's a black hole forge somewhere in the Ash Twin Towers. So we need to go and figure out what's going on over there. So I feel like we need to spend some more time in Ash Twin. The Heinji Lab, we found everything we need there. We found everything in, yeah, that's all absolutely fine. Statue Island, we found everything there. And the Statue Workshop, even though we don't have a picture, it's not saying there's more there. So I feel like, yeah, Ash Twin is like the big thing. That's the big one. Right there. That's very, very important indeed. So it feels like we need to go back to Ash Twin next time and explore the Sunless City. Though apparently there's more in the Lake Bed Cave as well, which is something to do with quantum. Yeah, and there's also a quantum signal somewhere on Timber Half, so I should probably track that down because I haven't figured out what that is yet. But yeah,
and
I think we've made some progress. I think we've made some solid progress today.
Yes, indeed. And people in the chat are just clarifying that this lathe thing is a Galaxy Quest reference. They're making fun of old Star Trek, where at some point Captain Kirk constructed a cannon from raw materials.
Makes sense.
So there you go. And shout out to Andreas, who said in the chat, "I really liked the Hitman and the Full Story episode for the final resort. I hope you will make more." And Luke's Video Lounge was agreeing and saying the whole story was really, really interesting. I didn't realise there was so much depth to the level.
Yeah, as some people pointed out in the comments who knew more about medicine than me, because the one thing I couldn't speculate on was the exact nature of what the original infection Tyson had was, because I'm not a doctor. A few people said that syphilis would have been an excellent match for the scarring and the original symptoms. So I still hold that he has not had any form of reoccurrence of that, based on the evidence that's presented to us. I think he is not, but it's possible the original infection was syphilis, as a couple of people said down the comments, and based on the evidence they presented, that did seem likely. But it doesn't change the fact that I would argue it seems, on the balance of probabilities, he is not sick with that again. On this occasion, he is simply just having... It's a combination of really bad exacerbating factors to some minor illness of some description. I think that's actually what we're supposed to be assuming.
Sure thing. And yeah, we've got... I mean, we've got over 1,000 people watching, and we had a little.
I'm surprised we've had this many. Maybe it's just because it's the first one. I imagine the later ones will be quieter.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are very busy at the weekends and might not have time on Saturday afternoons on a regular basis. So it's a chill stream.
It's like, less than the normal streams, which I think are a bit more high energy. This one's just going to be more about, here's a game that we've played a bit of, we want to play a bit more of it, I'm just going to go for it and explore it a bit.
and if you've missed the video on Sunday about the new schedule that we're going to be testing throughout October, November.
Yeah.
Go and check that out because it's cool.
Yeah, that explains a bit of stuff that's coming out. Though I should clarify, Crusader Kings 2 is probably going to come after the Outer Worlds. We'll probably have like Stellaris going into the Outer Worlds if the timings happen to sync up, and then do Crusader Kings 2 after the Outer Worlds, which is not going to be like 2 episodes a week. Like while the Outer Worlds is live, that's going to be like a lot of slots are going to go to the Outer Worlds. But there's going to be a lot of Outer Worlds, unless it like turns out to mysteriously be terrible, but I find that unlikely. But
a lot of people came in today and said, "Oh no, I thought this was the Outer Worlds."
No, sadly, we've reached out to people. We're trying to get hold of the Outer Worlds as early as we can. I think we've got a good case to be made for the fact that we're like we've got a good community for that sort of stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get hold of it a bit early. We're trying. We're doing what we can.
Are you gonna talk a little bit about what's coming out
tomorrow? I think we'll leave that as a surprise. It's feature length. It's Nintendo, and Claire will be making an appearance in some capacity in it as well. There's a giant pile of hedgehogs.
Yes.
It's Nintendo, it's Claire, and it's hedgehogs. Do with that what you will, ladies and gentlemen. Do with that what you will. As the bishop said to the actress. Oh, have you got any more last minutes, Claire?
No.
In which case, we're going to wrap up. This was the first Wednesday stream. We're just going to try this out. We're just going to see how it works. It's going to be a chill stream. Just like, not like the usual, like 3 to 4 hours. More like 2 hours, a little bit. 2.5 on this occasion. But like, a bit shorter, a bit chill. Just, a nice evening treat. So this will just be left up at this point. It'll just stay on the channel. So have fun with that if you want to go and catch it, if you're catching this later. Thank you very much everyone who showed up. It's way more people than I was expecting for a weekday stream, to be honest, given it's a bad time for the Americans. So thank you to everyone who showed up. Thank you especially to all the donators. And yeah, no live stream this weekend. I've got a family event, so I'll be taking this weekend, I say off, to be honest. I'd rather be working.
You're not going to take a full 2 day off.
No.
We both know
that. A day across Saturday and Sunday. But enough that I won't have time to do a stream. I'll just want to rest. So we're going to take the weekend off a little bit. So next stream will be a chill stream on Wednesday. And then a big proper one a week on Saturday. So,
shout out to Peter, who just came in with an extra £5 and says, "John, how much money do we have to give you for you to play Subnautica, at least a short stream?"
That won't be a stream. I'd want to video that so I can edit out the particularly girly streams. It's going to be great.
Anyway,
good night, everybody. Thank you very much for coming along. As I say, there's no video coming up. This is just going to be left out. This is a way of kind of slightly lowering the workload. On Wednesday, there's going to be just a little bit of a stream that's going to be left on. That's kind of tonight's video, if you will. But there's something really big and feature length tomorrow. It's very, very cool indeed. You're not going to want to miss that. But in the meantime, I've been John.
I've been Claire.
This has been Benny, a True Nerd, and this has been Outer Wilds. Thank you very much, and good night.
Good night.